Hi there, this is Matthew here, picking and piping. I'm doing a special video today, and I'll explain why in a minute. But Christian, can you say hi?
Hi.
Hi. This is my son, Christian.
Hi.
Hi. He is 15. What are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at the TV. He is 15. He just turned 15 this past Thursday. It was his birthday. And Christian has autism. He is nonverbal. He does say a few words. He'll sing a few songs that he knows from TV shows or just things he's learned over the years. So he parrots things sometimes, but otherwise he is nonverbal. Doesn't talk or hold conversation, but he does say a few words. Like I said, he's off. He says some of his favorite things, like he'll say water or pizza, chicken nuggets, brownies, food that he wants, usually Doritos. But that's pretty much the extent of it. So anyway, why am I introducing you to Christian? Because over the years, almost 5 years, I've shown you all my other 4 kids. They've been on videos. Christian has often been in the background in my videos. He's often the one making the noise, but I've never really actually had you have him say hi, and can't really have a conversation with him on video, but I thought I'd do it now. One, because his birthday was this week, like I said, on Thursday. He turned 15. And because April is always Autism Awareness Month. Some of you probably know that already, but hey, I figured I'd mention it, spread a little awareness myself. So yeah, he was diagnosed at 2.5. He goes to a special school for kids that have special needs, particularly autistic children. He's been there for, I don't know how many years. It's been a long time, since he was like 4 or 5, and he'll be in this school system till he's 21, I think. But obviously there's a lot of challenges with children, or in this case Christian, that is autistic. But he is the biggest lovey, kind-hearted goofball. He just loves to snuggle at times, which is a blessing for my wife and I, because a lot of kids with autism don't like to be touched or aren't affectionate. He does have sensory issues, so that can be a problem at times, but he still likes hugging and being touched. So he has mood swings at times. We call them meltdowns often. He breaks things a lot. He does have a seizure disorder, which, he's on medication for seizures. But Christian, get down. He also loves to climb on anything, but he takes medicine for seizures, and he still has a seizure about once a month or so that breaks through, despite the medication he's on. Oddly enough, people that have autism are, I forget the statistics, but much more likely to have a seizure disorder than people that aren't autistic. Interesting, some kind of correlation there. So what else can I say about him? He, like I said, there's some challenges, obviously, with his behavior at times, and but he's usually a very happy kid. Doesn't talk back like the rest of my teenagers or other kids do. So can be very, like I said, very affectionate and very happy most of the time. And so yeah, he's like a teddy bear. So yeah, anyway, thought I'd introduce you to Christian, because I've shown you my other 4 kids over the years, and so he's the second oldest. So like I said, he just turned 15, and yeah, that's Christian. He's climbing on our kitchen table like usual. Like I said, he loves to climb and destroy things. He's very good at that. So what else? Something more a little lighthearted. Christian, get down. Always a challenge. He loves to try and open windows, go outdoors, outside the doors, and lots of fun with him. Climb on bookcases and fun stuff like that. The other thing I wanted to show you today, and I'll try and do it quickly, was what, Kane? What you looking at? I got a Yabo in this week. I got a package in from Four Noggins, and I used to exclusively order from tobaccopipes.com. They're not around anymore. So I've done a little smoking pipes, and Four Noggins, and I just kind of compare usually like who has what I want and who's cheaper for what I want. Sometimes one's cheaper than the other. Four Noggins tends to be, it seems cheaper on some, but also doesn't have tax for me in New York. But usually doesn't always have the selection that Smoking Pipes certainly does. So, but Smoking Pipes also sells out quicker of, maybe more popular things. So, anyway, you probably didn't need to know that. In case you are comparison shopping. So what did I get from Four Noggins? I got one of the HU tobaccos I've been wanting to try and search for a while because they were out for a long time once they introduced here in the US, and that is Janneman Flake. It sounds right up my alley, and I've heard really good things, so I'm very excited to give it a try. The only one that I love to get a hold of for HU is that I don't have is Haymaker. But unfortunately, that one has not come to the US, and who knows if it ever will. So, and I checked out that website, Esterville's, and first of all, no matter how much you order, it's like $45 to ship it here to the US, which is crazy. And then on top of that, they only take very limited amount of payment options, like Discover Card is the only one, which I don't have. So, who knows if I'll ever try a Haymaker. But anyway, the other tobacco I've been wanting to try, that I got 4 ounces of, is actually Evening Flake, which is, it's not Peter Stokkebye, because they do, but it's a Stokkebye-esque. It's like it's a new one. I'm blanking on the name of it now. Is it Stokkebye, like the Sun, or a different Stokkebye? They introduced a new one. It's not like the Peter Stokkebye Luxury Navy Flake, or the other ones that they have that are really popular bulk ones, which I'm a really big fan of. Luxury Navy Flake, and this is along those lines. It's a vapor, but a mild Perique one. I'm blanking on who made it. I think it's Stokkebye something or other. It's they came out with like an afternoon blend, a morning blend, and an evening flake, and this has been sold out for a while, and so it's now in stock. So I thought I'd try it because I love a good bulk. Because they're great to stock up on, they age well, and they're a lot less expensive. I've got some pipe bits. I've used 1 or 2 of them already, but that's what's left in the package. And then last but not least, Four Noggins always sends you some pipe cleaners, which is nice. Last but not least, and this is one of the reasons why I ordered from Four Noggins, is my favorite blend I wanted to stock up on, St. Bruno Ready Rubbed. I bought 5 of them. I'm not going to show you all 5, but the reason I got 5 is because tobacco prices have constantly been going up, and this used to be able to get it for 9 or 10 something, and then for a while it was $11.40 all the places, all 3 or 4 online places had it for $11.40. And then all of a sudden, a few months ago, I noticed most places it went up to like 15 something. Like, that's a crazy jump per pouch. And so Four Noggins still has it for $11.40. So I'm like, hey, I can save like $4 per pouch. So, that's $20 for the 5 collectively. So I was been holding off because I've shown you some other pipes that I bought recently. I was holding off in this order, and I finally pulled the trigger on it, and before prices went up on that one particularly. I figured stock up because prices, as you know, keep going up. And so that was it. Yeah, some Bruno, some Evening Flake, and Janneman, which really excited to try. So if anyone has any haymaker out there willing to trade, a tin for something else, I'd love to try, or even a sample. Love to try haymaker. So that's it. Wanted to give you some updates on all that. And what was the other thing? I just got a text from my son. That's what I was reading on the side. Thank you for those of you that commented on my last video on the renovations. Going to be doing that this week. I worked a few days this week, and then I'm off for a few days for the Easter holiday, so I took a few days off. So my kids and I are going to paint our living room, do a few other odds and ends, and then hopefully the bathroom, which has to have the wallpaper removed, and then paint that room. So we'll see. Hopefully that's going to all take place. So anyway, appreciate your input. Appreciate your prayers. Pray for me. I'll pray for you guys. I do every day. Stay safe, healthy, and God bless all of you.